Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my little craft box, and today I'm going to do part 2 of the tutorial on how to knit and purl. Today is all about purling. We're going to start with the cast on knit picking style, and then we're going to start doing the project with the purl stitch, and you're going to see how much different that looks. So I got my needles ready, and here comes my superpowers. Let's get crafty. So here we are again, and as always, thank you so much for subscribing and liking this video. Okay, so just a reminder, very straight yarn, not a bunch of colors for beginners, no fuss, no fur, nothing. You need to be able to see your stitching. Don't forget, also read your yarn label. It tells you for crocheters, for knitters, what type of yarn is this and how to handle it. Everything is on the label, and some have the free pattern included, so that's great. So we're gonna get started. If you haven't watched the how to knit video, go give it a try. Check it out. Here we go. You're gonna make a loop, right? And you're going to pass the yarn in the middle and hold the two tails and pull. That's gonna be your first stitch. Practice on that. You're gonna get better at it, don't worry. That's your first stitch, okay? So now we're going to cast on using the knit method. My English is like, and I'm a right-handed. Don't forget, right and left-handed knit completely different. Okay. So let me get that out of the way. There you go. So we're going to get in here on the stitch, like so. Get in the middle. Oh, it's turning. It's turning. Happens to everybody, even the best of us. You get in, wrap around, you hold it, pass it through the same way you went in, obviously, and that's the first. You're gonna put it back in the needle. You got to practice this. You got to practice. Go in, wrap around, pull it through, and there you have it. That's how you cast on using the knit method, and you're practicing how to knit at the same time. How cool is that? Then again, you're gonna go in the loop from the back, wrap around your yarn, pass it through the same way you went in, and then you have your stitch and you go in. There we go. Very simple. Look how smooth the edge is. It looks very nice. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks very nice, very sturdy. So again, we're gonna do 10 stitches, 2, 4, 5. Here we go. You're gonna go in, wrap around, go through, and pass it to the needle right there. Put it back, put it back, put it back. All of them have to be on the left needle. When you cast on, you're casting on one needle only. You don't pass it to the next. There we go. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 7. You go in, wrap around, pass it through, and put it back in the needle. There you go. In, wrap around, pull through, back in the needle. Oh, sorry. I apologize if I'm off camera. I keep looking at my hands instead of looking at the camera. I should look at the camera instead. In, wrap around, pull through, and put it back in the needle. There you go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 10 now. Okay. So that was casting on using the knit stitch to cast on. Everything is on the left needle. Now I'm going to teach you how to purl. All the stitches over here had to be passed on the needle on the right. That's how you know you're done it. And that goes over and over and over again. With the purl stitch, you can do many projects. Same thing. Scarves, blankies, whatever you want. You can do it with the purl stitch. So here we are. So now this is a bit different, okay? Before we did this, right, for the knit stitch. Now we are going to purl. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, the yarn. Oh my gosh, the yarn in the front. That's right, the yarn in the front. I'm forgetting how to do this. A lot of people is saying you pull from the back, but I'll do it right here. The same loop. I'm gonna go towards me now. Before, for knitting, I went that way. I went downwards and the yarn was in the back. When you knit, the yarn's in the back, and then you go in this way, right? To purl, the yarn's in the front. You gotta pass it to the front. And you're going to go upwards in the same loop. Okay, so you're gonna go in, and wrap around, and pass it through. And that's a dance stitch right there. Pass it to the right hand side needle. You're gonna go in, wrap it around, pass it through. There you go. In, wrap it around, and you pass it. There you go. You see that? You go in, and wrap that around. You can use your index finger if you need to pass it through. I did that when I was just starting. I feel more confident that way. It was not gonna come off. Let me pull some more yarn. My yarn is too short. Okay. You go in, upwards, towards you. You wrap around, and you pass it to the next needle. There you go. In, wrap around, pull through it, and pass it. See? Super easy. Once you take some practice, you're just gonna go this, you know, super easy. No problem. Oh, that just came out of my finger. Don't get nervous, no big deal. Be comfortable about it. The whole point is for you to have fun, be creative, and that's what matters, guys. Everybody say, oh my God, I'm doing it so wrong. Then start all over again. Not a big deal. That's it. The good thing about knitting is very forgiving, okay? So you're gonna go purls in the front, knits in the back, purls in the front. Move that to the front. You're gonna go in there. Oh, that's on my way for now. I'm gonna hold it in, wrap around, and go through it. Pass it. Get in, and oh, that happens to everyone. Just go in, wrap around, pass it through to the next needle. In. Oh, wrap it around, pass it. We're purling. We're totally purling. Completely 100% purling. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. There's thousands of us out there making videos about how to do everything just because we want to share it with the world. We want all of you guys to have fun. We want everybody crafting. That's what matters. That's what matters. We want all of you guys to be crafty. And it's so good for your brain too. Sometimes they recommend knitting as a therapy because it relaxes you, exercise your brain. I mean, what else do you guys want? This is super fun, super good. And like I said, one stitch, you can make so many projects. What? Okay, so then again. Pass the yarn to the front, okay? It has to be in front of you. You're gonna go in, wrap around. Can you see it? And pass it. There we go. You're gonna go in, wrap around, and pass it to the next needle. All the stitches on the left have to go to the needle on the right. And that's how you know that you're done it. Okay. So in, oh, in, wrap around, and pass it. A really good tip, the stitch attached to the yarn is the one that you just knitted. So if you're confused, like, oh my God, I don't know which way I'm doing, that's how you know. In, wrap around, and pass it, in, oh, wrap around, and pass it. Don't forget, I'm using super large needles so you guys can see what I'm doing, but if you use a smaller needle, this is gonna get tighter, okay? Knit, wrap around, knit, wrap around, and do it, yeah. Knit, wrap around, and pass it through. Yes, you did it! Now you're purling. So next time it's gonna be 2 purl and 2 knit. It's called the rib style. You can do 1 on 1, but 2 and 2 is easier. Even 3 or 4 and 4 to make it wider so you can actually see how it looks like. So that's what we're gonna do in the next video. Until next time, knit on, be happy, be safe, and thank you for subscribing. Bye.